Now believe it or not, but my dumbass actually does go to school, and I've served, attended a whole 10 years of it so far. That being said, I thought I would share some of my wackest and most painful experiences.
And you don't seem to.
So starting off, I'll tell one of my earliest stories, which was my first grade class play. So the theme of the play was the most interesting topic to any child, and of course I'm referring to gardening. Now me being the Leo DiCaprio of a first grader I got the lead role as the farmer. Or at least I had it until I had a little incident with my music teacher. So basically what happened was I had to use the restroom really bad, and the teacher told me if I went, I couldn't have the lead role anymore. Which, side note, I still wonder what the hell was wrong with that teacher. But anyway, me being a role-pushing smartass, I just assumed she was bluffing and said okay, and went to use the restroom anyway. Long story short, I was lettuce that year. So this story is pretty much a Batman villain origin, except it involves massive drawings of dicks. Back when I was in 7th grade, it wasn't uncommon to see a little doodle of male genitalia in the boys' bathroom. And the most common response of the janitors was to obviously just wipe it off. But one day, some Cape Crusader of cock decided they had had enough of their art being discarded, and took vengeance. Every time his penis drawing was erased, the next day a bigger and more permanent one would be there to replace it. After what seemed like weeks of hard battle, the Michelangelo painted his final piece, and glorious it was. He had spray painted what had to be the biggest dick picture in history on that wall, and it caused such an uproar every boys' bathroom in the school was closed for a month. And even after they opened, that bathroom in specific never did. So pretty much I can only assume that it's still there, sealed in its piss and shit caked tomb. Now this story was one I was actually involved in, so you know it's gonna be fucking wild. In 8th grade we had a field trip to a medieval times. Now the show itself went great, but it was afterwards where things got pretty messy. On the way out I looked over to my friends, phone in hand, and said, "Phones be like," before proceeding to toss my phone in a bush. At the moment we were shitting ourselves like drunken chips at how funny we thought it was. But after I looked in the bush I quickly realized that I couldn't find my phone. If I'm gonna be honest, I was fully ready to just leave the like $45 Walmart trap phone there and get on the bus, but my friends really came through and started headfirst dolphin diving in the bush like goddamn Michael Phelps. And to my surprise, we actually found the phone pretty quick. But as always, no victory comes without its consequences. The paper bag my friend had his leftover rotisserie chicken in ripped while diving in the bush, but I wasn't about to let that chicken rot in the battlefield. I opened up my backpack and we sat that scrumptious bird in that bitch for the 3-hour bus ride, and we nibbled on it the whole way there. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, feel free to leave me death threats.